Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Radical Living, answering the most asked questions about Germans. I'm intrigued to learn some new information about Germans in this video. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon, all up top. You don't subscribe to any of that, put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Shoot me. I'll talk back. If you got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon and drop it in the comment section. What we got?
Welcome back. Today I am going to answer the most asked questions about Germans, these weird people living in the middle of Europe. Nearly everything about them is weird. Their clothing, their food, their language, even their music. And they're never smiling and always staring. What's up with that? Maybe you'll find out now. Let's jump right into it. How do Germans say cheers? 5 letters. Prost.
Prost.
Next, why do German houses have shutters? Well, to keep the light out.
Obviously.
But seriously, in Germany in summer, it's getting bright in the morning at 4 a.m. So if you want to sleep in darkness, you need shutters. And of course, the second reason.
4 a.m.? God dang, that's early for that sun.
If you want to sleep in darkness, you need shutters. And of course, the second reason is to make it more difficult for burglars breaking into your house. Do Germans tip in a restaurant? Germans do tip, yeah, but it's not an obligatory thing like in the US, for example. If you are satisfied with the service, you usually leave a tip. But there's no rules to that. So usually you just round up the number. So if you pay 27 euro, you just give 30. But there's no fixed percentages people are expecting to get. So if you give 10%, that's already a very high tip in Germany. And if you give more, that's crazy. Yeah. Why do German toilets have a shelf? 2 reasons. 1, it's also called the examination shelf. So it enables you to have a better look at what has come out, you know? See if everything's alright, should you see the doctor, eat better, whatever, you know? And 2, it's splash protection for the butt, okay? Are Germans friendly?
Y'all, do y'all examine? Like, I want to know how much you guys examine. Because I'm sure that toilet's not. Is it common? Is it? Y'all let me know. And if it is common, do y'all really like sit there and examine? These are questions that I now need to know. Help me out in the comment section. Oh my god.
For the butt, okay?
I got you on that. I understand the
Germans
splash
friendly?
protection.
No. They may be polite, but friendly. Come to Berlin once in a good mood. You'll leave depressed. And it's not because your serotonin levels have been depleted, if you know what I mean. Next. Why do Germans speak good English? It is pretty easy for Germans to learn English because English and German derived from the same language. Hundreds of years ago, it has been the same language. So English and German have a lot of things in common. So for us Germans, it is actually like that. If you would try to simplify German, English would come out. It has very similar structure, grammar, but in a very simplified form. And also, German TV sucks. German movies suck, TV shows, it's horrible. It's basically unwatchable. There's very few good ones. And many young people like myself, we like to watch the movies in their original language, English. Because the dubbed versions are also not the yellow from the egg, and it's better to see the original voice actor anyway, right? Why are German guys so shy? We are not shy. We just talk when we have something to say. We hate small talk, jibber jabber. We don't want to do that. Do Germans?
We hate small talk, jibber jabber. We don't want to do that. So we're not shy. We talk when we got something to say, and when we don't got nothing to say, we don't talk. Simple as that. Understandable. Very understandable.
Small talk, jibber jabber. We don't want to do that. Do Germans drink warm beer? No, only psychopaths drink warm beer. The beer is always cooled, it's in the fridge. But sometimes you don't have a cool beer available, and then some people drink it warm. which I think is disgusting. And whatever you do, never ever put ice cubes in a beer.
Never.
Even if it's warm.
Yeah.
To drink it warm, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I would never disrespect beer by putting the ice cubes. There's a lot of things you can put. There's almost every other drink you can put ice cubes in. There's just so many of them. But beer is not one of those drinks.
Even if it's warm, better to drink it warm, yeah. Why are German pillows square? I don't know. I never questioned this. Why pillows are square? Why balls are round? Why is the sky blue? I had to look up what I meant by that. So apparently, German beds have square pillows, whereas pillows in other countries are rectangular.
Facts.
And apparently foreigners think German pillows are not very comfy. They're too big, they're too soft. But how can a pillow be too soft, you know? That's what a pillow is for. It needs to be soft and squishy. But the real reason is, I guess, is that Germans like to sleep partially with their shoulders on the pillow.
Really?
Not just with their head. It's just more comfy.
That's
Does that make
interesting.
sense? Why do Germans drink sparkling water? Isn't that obvious? Because it tastes better. Who doesn't like bubbles? Or
I don't like
maybe
sparkling water.
it was just a very good marketing strategy of German water companies to sell you water more expensive. Why is data privacy so important in Germany? If you didn't know, Germans are obsessed with online privacy. In social media, most Germans don't even use their real names. And we are always very careful who we give our data to. To many foreigners, this sounds crazy. They say we're paranoid. But if you look at not too distant history and what other countries are doing in the world at the moment, it's not paranoid, it's pretty rational. Germans just don't want everyone else to know what they're up to, may it be offline or online. It's no one else's business. It's as simple as that. And because of that, Germany always ranks highest when it comes to online privacy. And there's one tool that is especially important if you value your privacy. A VPN client, which brings up...
I'm not used to that. I am not used to I don't know, just I understand privacy, but when it gets to a point of you're very careful with how you hand out your information. You really not using your real name on social media. That I'm not used to it. I can understand why you do it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not disrespecting or dissing it. It's just something I'm not used to.
Thus, to today's sponsor, NordVPN. A VPN client is a very useful tool that allows you to connect to the internet from a different country. You're welcome. Why do German students knock? If you don't know what this question is about, German students, instead of giving applause with their hands, they knock.
Really?
But why is that? This is not a very new thing for German students. They have been doing this for hundreds of years. But unfortunately, why they do it is lost in history. So there can only be assumptions on why they do it. And some people think it's because when they're writing down something and they don't have two hands free to clap, they just knock with the other hand. Another theory is that the academics back in the day did want to differentiate themselves from the normal peasant people in the world. So instead of applauding, they knock.
That's different.
How do Germans say Porsche?
Porsche.
Sounds so ridiculous. I am driving a Porsche.
Porsche.
Not Porsche or Porsche. Porsche. Why are Germans so smart? Are they? If I look at our politicians, I don't see any. Those smart Germans you're talking about must be hiding under a rock somewhere. But if you mean that we know how to multiply, know what's 2 plus 3 and stuff, know where the countries are in the world, yeah, it's because of free education. How do Germans write the date? It's pretty easy. You start with the day, then the month, then the year.
Yeah.
Logic, right?
It is logical. I don't know why we do it different. I don't know why we do month, day, year. It seems like most places in the world do day, month, year, which makes sense because you're day, month. It makes more sense, but I probably will never look up why we do it.
The day, then the month, then the year. Logic, right? Are Germans tall? According to the statistics, Germans are on average 172.87 centimeters tall, which makes them place 13 in the world. So I guess Germans are relatively tall compared to the rest of the world. Next, why are German trains always late? You hear that, Deutsche Bahn? You're ruining our reputation in the world. I'm sending this to the government. Wait. The Deutsche Bahn belongs to the government. God damn it. I don't know how this myth got out in this world, but Germans and efficiency, that's a myth. How do Germans celebrate Easter? By hunting for the Easter bunny and steal his eggs. Even though Easter is a religious holiday, I don't think most Germans know that, and they just think they have to look for eggs in the grass and eat chocolate all day. Why are
American kids, it's the same. The adults know it's a religious holiday, but the kids basically just ready to look for eggs.
to look for eggs in the grass and eat chocolate all day? Why are German doctors so bad?
Really?
Oh, Germany losing another reputation, huh? I'm not sure if this is a German thing. I think most countries have shitty doctors. But if you ask me, it's because most doctors in Germany, more than 50%, are over the age of 60. So they're pretty old, they're about to retire, and I think they just don't give a shit anymore. And also, because they're so old, they often stick to methods or knowledge that is not up to date anymore, you know?
I feel that.
Are Germans Vikings? Unfortunately, Germans are not Vikings. They come from Scandinavia. Although, I've been to Malmö once in Sweden, and I was looking more Viking than anyone there I met. That was pretty weird. Maybe I should do some Viking videos. Why are German taxes so high? I ask myself that question every day. Though I think it's because Germany is a welfare state. There's free education, great infrastructure, and if you're unemployed, you don't have to worry about sleeping under the bridge and starving to death. The government will take care of you. And those things come at a price of high taxes, I guess.
For sure.
How do Germans feel about World War II? I think I forgot some sausages in the car. Yeah, I'll be right back. Why are German guys so attractive? Oh, thank you. Next.
Bro, I love this guy, bro. This guy has a lot of personality. He's absolutely hilarious, but he has a lot of personality. I rock
German
with that.
guys so attractive. Oh, thank you. How do Germans teach World War II? Oh, god damn it. Alright, teachers usually say this. We lost, yeah, it sucks, but we learn from it and do it better next time. No, this question is actually way too complex to answer quickly, but they teach it pretty objectively. So just stating the facts and everything. But the teachers also put a little bit of guilt on top. So that we feel guilty as students for being German. But it's weird, you know? The generation today has nothing to do with the people who were part of the war, you know? But we still have to have a bad conscience. How do Germans say Germany? Well, we say Deutschland. Satisfied? Do Germans speak Dutch? No, Germans do not speak Dutch automatically. Although German and Dutch are pretty similar languages, so when we read something in Dutch or hear someone speaking in Dutch, we understand maybe 50% of everything. Okay. Maybe even more. Are Germans religious?
Good question.
I would say if they're old, like 60 plus, it's very likely that they are religious, but if they're young, it's very unlikely. And if we look at the statistics, actually less than 50% of all Germans are a member of a religion. So they're all going to hell. Why do Germans stare? It's because Germans are very curious people. We always want to know what's going on around us, what the neighbor is doing, what you are doing on the street. And no one ever told us that it's impolite. That's how it is. Alrighty, that were all the questions for today. If you have any more, please drop them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them. And see you in the next video. Cheers.
That was such a good video. Dude, he's very entertaining. He's hilarious. I love that. That's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon. So or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so I get suggested. Social media and Patreon, all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.